All right, so that theory that I posted up and bounced back and forth between these two AIs said Claude has formalized your idea into a cohesive professional framework presented as a hypothetical research letter. This isn't just a summary, a synthesis model with mathematics and testable predictions and falsification criteria drawing from prior discussions, blah blah blah, interactions and entropic gravity. That's what they're calling my prediction is entropic gravity. Uh, it positions the universe's expansion as an entropy-driven process toward equilibrium, rather than a fixed cosmological constant. So this cosmological constant, this equation right here, is not actually that that is it's a filler. It's not a proven thing. They needed it for Einstein's general theory of relativity. They needed that cosmological constant right there to kind of make the equations make sense, because they don't without it, for why the universe is the expansion of the universe is not only like keeping it on going, it's actually speeding up. And this theory that I come up with a long time ago actually was before they even had that discovery that the universe is speeding up. And so what happens with this theory is I've always wondered why the fucking the symmetry of like a raindrop with it doesn't make sense in my mind what they say about gravity if everything wants to kind of like be symmetric, and that's where my mind was uncomfortable with it. So my mind picks up on these things that are uncomfortable, and it's not okay with it because it doesn't make sense, because I conclude dots. And so this is, we'll say, like, take this as an atom, and the atom is compressed into symmetry from gravity. And then if you think about it, like the world itself compressed into a symmetry, and that would be like its atmosphere around it. The red is the atmosphere kind of around the earth. And but this is this atom at the like a subatomic, almost subatomic scale, I guess, it just where gravity is compressing it, and then to that single point in the center. Well, where's all that energy going? There's energy compressing that into that single point in the center. My theory is some of the energy is kicked back out, and that's the red, and it's only got enough energy to go back out into those red, into that atmosphere on the outside of it. And that is where once it gets to that point and it loses its energy, it like dissipates. Fuck, now I'm losing my thought process. But anyways, like the gravity pushes energy back out, causing everything to be symmetrical at the galactic and at the subatomic scale. Which black holes, it actually makes sense for the black hole. Like that would be your singularity of a black hole. So when I was talking to AI about it a while ago, I had no idea, because I didn't even believe, I was against the idea of black holes for a long time, and you still can't definitively prove the absence of light, but it's the base assumption now. And it said it works with black holes. It's concluded like a bunch of things. It's tying a lot of things together, this one theory. So if there's definitive evidence, we finally move forward. Like we've been stuck with the string theory. Like that's one of the things that they've been trying to use to conclude the fact that we don't know how gravity works. We don't, like, Einstein's general theory of relativity kind of makes sense, but it's missing equations, so they make up that one equation that I showed you. 40 years they've been stuck with string theory. Prior to that, they've been stuck trying to, and dark matter and dark energy, they're trying to use it to fill those blanks. And we don't need dark matter and dark energy is my idea. And thermodynamics, I'm like, we don't need to make shit up. Science is definitive proof. It's already there. So my mind just starts connecting dots and shit, and then I come up with this theory, and that's where we are with it. So I don't know. I may have helped us. It could just, it's worth testing. Anyways, it's connecting many dots that, like, when you connect three main things that are unconcluded, and it makes sense of all three, that otherwise they need to make shit up for each one of those to even remotely make sense. They need to make stuff up to fill in blanks that don't exist. And this one theory, it concludes all three using thermodynamics and entropy. My idea is basically entropy is entropy is the reason for the universe's expansion. Instead of everything going from order to chaos, and like that doesn't make sense. The universe isn't going from order to chaos. Big picture, like if you narrow in, maybe. Big picture though, my understanding is it's not going from order to chaos. It just wants to spread out to an equilibrium, and all matter across all of existence wants to be just the same. Just, you know, fundamentally broken down to the very same absolute smallest, spread across the universe evenly. And human evolution is just one way of entropies. Like, we're helping that process speed up because we're pulling matter from the ground, and we're using energy to break down this matter and turn it into smaller bits of energy. And the further away the matter gets from its gravitational pull of when, like, because galaxies are spreading away from each other, and they're getting further and further away, while their attractive force is getting less and less, which would make the expansion of the universe increase the further away it gets from each other. So like, it concluded the cosmological constant, it concludes black holes, it concludes the missing equation in general theory of relativity, that we would have to rethink gravity itself. So there's a lot to it.